The measure by which residents judge whether we as MPLs are worth our salary is simple. Do they have access to basic services, job opportunities, quality healthcare and affordable education? Are the streets clean and do they feel safe? For many, the answer is a resounding no. While many of these responsibilities fall under municipalities, an equal proportion falls under the Gauteng provincial government. Deputy Chair of Chairs, despite commitments made by Premier Lesuffi regarding the establishment of a state-owned bank and a state-owned pharmaceutical company, we have yet to see a completed business plan for either entity or clear timelines for their implementation. Is this yet another failed promise by the Premier, or the realization of the impracticality of implementing such a scheme and an understanding that the centralization of power means only one thing: looting and corruption? The public is all too aware of the R2 billion corruption scandal at Tembisa Hospital. It carried grave and irreversible consequences, including the tragic death of Babita Diakoran. May I be protected, please, Deputy House Chair.
Members, I need to remind you, in terms of Rule 85, subsection 4.
What is your name?
It says, conduct of members during debate. In the course of a debate, members may not have conversations amongst themselves. Members who are member Msimang, please. And other members, please do not have conversations amongst yourselves. Please, I'm begging you. Member Hicklin, you may continue. Member Hicklin, okay, thank you very much. May you allow Member Hicklin to continue, please? Thank you.
A point of order, Chair. We just want to welcome Member Lesego to our caucus.
Member Hicklin, please.
Thank you so much, Deputy Chair of Chairs. We cannot but remember Babita Diakoran, who was exposing alleged wrongdoing while the former CFO, Lerato Madio, and others continued to walk freely. The true cost of corruption is not reflected in audit reports or balance sheets, but in overcrowded hospitals, delayed treatment, reduced care, and the countless lives affected by the erosion of Gauteng's public healthcare system. While the Gauteng Department of Health has irregular, fruitless and wasteful expenditure in the current financial year amounting to R10 million, investigations remain incomplete and consequence management is absent. In fact, the Auditor General is unable to obtain sufficient...
Member Hicklin, just wait. What's the order, Member Letswalo? On what rule are you raising on? What's the order?
The rule of this House.
What's the order?
The invocation 77, 89, 90.
Okay, what's the order? What is?
Yeah, you know, I love Madame Hicklin, she knows. She's my favorite, you know. But I just wanted to remind her that we debated the health and budget.
But what's the order?
We debated the health budget 2 weeks ago. So the issues can't be rehashed now that we're discussing finances. So it's just a guidance to my fellow member.
No, it's fine. There's no order. Member Hicklin, continue.
Thank you, Deputy Chair of Chairs. The culture of impunity in the Gauteng Department of Health is not new. Former HOD Lesiba Malatana was suspended amid serious allegations, only to later resurface in Cogta. The message is clear. Accountability can be delayed, avoided, and even transferred. Deputy Chair of Chairs, a staggering 743.4 million rand is owed to suppliers and remains unpaid beyond the legally prescribed 30-day period, accounting for most of the GPG's 846.2 million rand in overdue payments. The budget for EMS has been reduced despite the department's full knowledge that EMS is already in crisis. The favourite, the Johannesburg Forensic Pathology Laboratory, has cost taxpayers 700 million rand and its doors remain closed. Further compounding the crisis is the crippling accruals burden. The DA is concerned that the consolidation of entities under the Office of the Premier seems to be weakening governance, undermining our ability to exercise effective oversight over the executive and shielding those responsible for irregular, wasteful expenditure from meaningful consequences. A DA-led Gauteng provincial government would strengthen accountability by ensuring that allegations of irregular, fruitless and wasteful expenditure would be properly investigated and acted upon. We will restore fiscal discipline